Hello, and welcome to day one of a 3-day challenge to reset, rebalance, and thrive in menopause. I'm your host, Marilyn Zink. I'm a nutrition coach and chartered herbalist. Now, if you're a woman who's 40 plus, no doubt you've been experiencing some menopausal symptoms. Maybe you've got some mood swings where you feel irrationally angry one day, and the next day you're weepy and you just want to help that little lost kitten or puppy because you just need some help. And besides the mood swings, there's all the changes that are going on in your body. Like you're feeling bloated, uncomfortably bloated. You can't get into your favorite pants. And that's no fun. You just wish you could just get rid of that extra air. Then you've got, along with digestive issues, you've got some sleeping problems. You have trouble getting to sleep. Or maybe you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't get back to sleep. And the next day, you're feeling run down and grumpy because you didn't get the rest you really needed. And let's not even mention hot flashes and night sweats that you might be experiencing during the night. That's no fun. And along with that, you're tired. You can't get through to the end of the day without feeling exhausted. You hit that afternoon slump. What do you do about that? Oh, and let's not even mention weight gain. All of a sudden you start putting on the pounds and you didn't even do anything different. Like you just were going along, eating the same food, exercising, and somehow this started accumulating around your waist. Well, I'm going to talk to you about some ways we can help alleviate that with your nutrition and food and beverages. So today we're going to talk about hydrating and lean protein. Now what I have here is a herbal tea, and it's made with hibiscus and peppermint. And both of these types of herbs are really good for women going through menopause. Hibiscus is good for mood swings, and it's cooling, can help with alleviate hot flashes. It's good for heart health. It helps regulate your body temperature. And it's a good antioxidant. And did I mention it tastes great? So, and peppermint, of course, peppermint is always known for its cooling ability, and it relaxes the digestive tract. So the peppermint can be really good for issues you have around the digestive tract, say such as bloating. That's so uncomfortable. And it's also an antioxidant. So this is good to consider as well. The next thing we want to consider is lean proteins. Now I've got a meal that I've made here, and it's a bit of coleslaw with shredded carrot, and then I've added some lean protein. As you can see, this is chickpeas. There's about I guess it's about 16 grams of protein there from the chickpeas. And then I've also got some pumpkin seeds that are really good. Now, if you didn't want chickpeas, you could maybe add, another lean protein, maybe chicken or eggs, whatever you want. And the nice thing about this is to have a healthy dressing. Now, this dressing here is tahini. Look how nice that is. Tahini is really good for you as well because it's a phytoestrogen. And as a phytoestrogen, these are plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen in the body, but in a good way. So it helps because women are often losing estrogen as they go through menopause. And it's also a healthy fat, and it's packed with nutritional minerals like calcium and magnesium. And of course, magnesium is very good for, relaxing the large muscles. It's good for your bone health. Now, to get back to the protein, because you might have heard, we need more protein. We need increased protein as we get older. Now, why is that? Now, number one, as we get older, we lose muscle. So we need more protein to counterbalance that muscle. The other part of that is we need to do weight balancing exercise or weight training exercises. And, it doesn't necessarily mean you're lifting weights, but you could do a weight training exercise that works on your body And, so you're training your body, say maybe doing something like wall Pilates that can help with combat that muscle loss. Now, the other part to that is bone health. We need more protein for bone health. And then, as you talked about that weight management, the extra belly that often we find as we get older in menopause. Having more protein can help with the weight management so that we're not, getting these cravings and reaching for something that's like high in fat or sugar or high in calories. We're not craving those treats because when you have a good balance of lean protein and healthy fats, then you're going to feel full. You're going to feel fuller longer, and then you just don't have a desire for unhealthy fats now or unhealthy treats. Like I'm saying, we can have our treats, but everything in balance, right? And we want to balance that with the exercise and weight training so that we have, counteract those negative effects of what's happening as we go through menopause. So when you have something like a lean protein and a healthy drink, nourishing our body. So it's about nourishing our body as we age. Now, as I'm going to talk about more of this in day 2 and day 3, I also want to let you know that I'm going to be starting a group coaching program for women going through menopause, and I'll be announcing that in the day 2 of the video. And I thank you for watching this far, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.